Hello everyone, welcome to Cigar Bunch cigar review, or in this case I shall say comparing fake to real Cuban cigars. So today I have two boxes. Quickly I wanted to ask you, which one do you think is the real one and which one you think is the fake one? I'm sure by now you have both guessed it. These are Maduro 5 Cohiba, Maduro 5 Genios or Genios. One is a box of 25 and one is a box of 10, and one is original and one is fake. So since you guys are all cigar aficionados and you're savvy, I'm sure you have realized which one is fake and which one is real. So let's get into it. By the looks of it, immediately, sorry the frame is not as big as I wanted to, you can see that there we go, you can see that the construction right from outside on the right hand side is much worse than the left hand side. So this is the fake one and this is the real one. It's just the only difference is that this is a box of 10, this is a box of 25. So let's start reviewing it one by one. First of all, to begin with, we've got the little clip here for opening the lid. This is not the original. The government stamp is not original. First of all, on a Maduro 5, it shouldn't be here. It has to be on the card box that comes with it. And the card box actually has this government label. Even if it was correct, this should be in middle of the line here. So basically this emblem should be cut in half, not cut in half, but just folded right here when they're putting the government label on. So as you can see, we have some imperfection here going around. We have a lot of imperfection here. This one is actually not bad. It's actually embossed, but overall the quality is not as expected. Going around, this is terrible. As you can see, it has to be perfect, and we have no date at the bottom of the cigar anywhere. If I can get it inside the frame, trust me, there's no date. But this is not bad actually. They did a good job in engraving this, but this also has to be a little bit more straight than what it is. So from the external of it, let's compare to the real box. So this is a Cohiba Maduro 5, box of 10. This retails for $150 USD if you want to get it in Cuba. So as you can see here, I've used this box, and this is basically 3 cigars left in it because they're so good. That's my favorite cigar. So right off the bat, you can see the difference between this little latch here. I mean, the bottom one looks good too, but it's not the original. The Cohiba Maduro 5 should have the Cohiba logo on it. There's no government label here. It shouldn't have the government label, but as you can see, the actual Cohiba logo looks very good compared to this one. Let's look closely. Look at the print quality on this one and on this one. Let's go around. This one looks definitely much better, but and you can see there's a writing that says denomination of origin protection, I think, and definitely looks different than this one here, and you can see the orange is a little bit faded. Now let's get into the back, and as you can see again, yeah, this one is a little bit up and down, but definitely the quality, like for example, this one is very straight, and this one definitely is done in a very poor quality. And as I mentioned, it must have a date. So as you can see, this is from February of 2014, and this is very straight. So this is the factory code UME and the date that it was actually boxed and packaged to be sold in the market. Now let's get into the cigar itself. So when you open it up, first of all here, there should be a logo for the Cohiba Maduro 5, like a label. They're missing that. And you have the paper here, sorry, the cedar that is very low quality. And as you can see, if I can zoom a little bit, yeah, there you go. You see, very, very poorly done. It looks like it was cut by hand. Look at that. This, never Cuban cigars will have this kind of a cedar on top. And here are the cigars. Okay, oh, let's see if I can zoom a little bit. Focus here. Okay, there we go. So the cigars actually are not that bad. You know, they've done a good job for a fake cigar, but definitely it's not Maduro 5 quality. And as you can see, the latches here are done very poorly. Sorry, my frame is not that large, but it's done very, very poorly. I can actually bring it closer to you. It has that kind of Habanos logo. So now let's go ahead and compare it with the real cigar. So there you go. Beautiful box of Maduro 5, one of my favorites. I mean, when you look at it, so first of all, you have this label here that says Cohiba Maduro 5, and perfect quality. So let's do a side-by-side comparison. Fake, real. And if I focus here, you can see perfectly cut by machine. Excellent job all around, and terrible job all around, and it's actually falling apart. So let's get into the cigar itself. So when you open the box, you see these beautiful Maduro 5s done really well. The label, the band, everything is just spectacular. And here you shouldn't see Habanos, it should say Cohiba. So as you can see here, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Yep, there you go. So it has to look just absolutely perfect. So just gonna put that here as well. And sometimes there is a signature or something in the boxes. You can see right here, there's a signature. And don't forget about this label as well. The beautiful label that's done very straight, very clean. For a handmade cigar, it has to be perfect for a handmade. If it was machine made, everything has to be 100% precise, but it has to be at least 95%, not 50% precise like the fake ones. So now let's do a comparison side by side in terms of the label and the quality of the cigar. So let's pick one up. I'm gonna pick a bad one, and then we can do a comparison. Okay, so on the right hand side we have the real one, and on the left hand side we have the fake one. So here the size is pretty well, it's pretty good actually. Construction is not bad. You can see a lot of garbage in here, much more streamlined, beautiful tobacco, and it actually done really well, as you can see. If I can, no, I had a better shot before. I ruined it. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, it's much cleaner than the left hand side. As you can see, the left hand side has a lot of garbage in it. In terms of the construction, not a bad job, you know, typical of Maduro 5. They definitely picked the dark wrapper to do the cigar, but the cap is awful actually. This is the triple cap, done beautifully, and you can actually see, if the light allows, the triple cap of the actual cigar. Now let's talk about the labels or the bands. So here, as you can see, put them side by side. As you can see, the Maduro 5 is done perfectly. Here you have kind of a faded bad print machine Maduro 5. Cohibas must have 3 dots above the logo. As you can see, this is cut here at the bottom, and cut here on the top. What else? The Habanos Cuba here shouldn't be stuck to the gold above it. As you can see here, it's done poorly. And look at the print job here. As you can see, the white and the gold and the yellow are not seamless. But if you look at this one, it's perfect. Perfect, absolutely perfect here in this corner. So this right away, if you're not even looking at the box, if someone offers you the cigar, you can actually tell, you know, if it's real or if it's fake. And as you can see, this here, it shouldn't be cutting any of the white dots. And here you can see the 5th line of white dots actually showing. And the way the label is applied or the band is applied, poor job. Actually, you can see that in the round, this side becomes wider than this side. But this one is perfectly done because these are premium cigars and they do a very good job in rolling them and packaging them. So even if I look at a good one here, still you can see inconsistency in the label. You can see that the white here is actually spilling out, but none of it is happening on the Cohiba Maduro 5, the authentic version. So even if you don't see the cigar as the box, as I mentioned, if you just put them side by side, you can see that the print job is terrible because these are printed, I believe, with German 5-color Heidelberg machinery, which are very, very expensive. That's why they come out just great. And basically this gives it out on you know which one would be fake and which one would be real. So there you go. I'm gonna bring the box back here. I smoked them all. That's why you don't see that many cigars. So there you go. That's the Cohiba Maduro 5 fake and real side by side. There you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will post more videos about the fake compared to authentic Cuban cigars. Watch out for them. Always smoke the real one. My biggest problem with the fake cigar is that we don't know where it was rolled, what kind of a quality control, and what kind of a sanitation they had when they were rolling these cigars. Remember, you're going to be putting this cigar in your mouth for an hour, and if there's any bacteria, any germs, any issues, for example, if it was rolled in a basement or in a barn or in a farm with animals and stuff, it will be very dangerous to your health, hazardous to your health. And always be careful with buying fake cigars. Buy the real ones. They have the best quality and they have gone through meticulous quality control. So this is it, guys. Maduro 5, Cohiba Maduro 5 Genius 5 fake, fake versus real. Cheers, guys.